Hi folks, Moz here. If you are a beginner scale modeler or you're a modeler that wants to look at increasing the quality of their tools economically, then why don't you have a look at this from Dispay. This is their Departure Tool combo set. It comes with a blade, it comes with nippers, comes with a panel line pen, comes with sanding sticks, all sorts. And it also comes in a really nice plastic box. Let's jump on the workbench and have a look at this combo set. Right, so this is a little bit special. I bought this at Jadlam a couple of weeks ago when I was up there buying Hampton to do a review on, and I saw this on their shelves as I was going around picking up some paints and bits and pieces that I needed for my future builds. And this was there, and it's from Dispay, and it's called their Departure Tool combo set. I'm not sure why they call it a departure. I suppose it means, you know, setting off or something, or, you know, you're on your way. So, but I think this could be beginner's starter set of tools for scale modeling. It has basically everything that you would need to build your first model. And in there, you've got all these little tools. Now, if we turn it over, it does tell you on the back what you will be getting. So it's saying here you're getting a single blade nipper for models, you're getting a model parts detacher, some folded scissors, some hobby knife blades. It's called the Dawning Hobby Knife. You get some straight tweezers, angle tweezers. They call it the Siren glass polishing file, which is excellent for if you want to do your glass work, you know, your canopies and stuff. You've got some semi-rigid sanding sticks, which are 600 grit, 800 grit and 1200 grit. They've got the Phoenix Plume, which is a panel liner. We'll have a look at that when we get there. You've got some carbon fibre sanding pads. You've got some reusable abrasive sponges and some reusable self-adhesive sandpaper. And they've called this the Departure Tool combo set. Anyways, so as I said, I got this from Jadlam and they are available on their website. Let's grab a knifey. Let's find a way of just gently opening this up and let's have a little nosy what we're going to get inside. But as I said, I think this has got everything that you need if you are a beginner scale modeler. So it's a side opening box. We'll take it out. And you get this lovely plastic case. Where's the hinge to? So you've got the hinge there. Now this is very similar if you buy their little reciprocating sander. It's that type of box. So these are magnets here, so it locks it down. But yeah, so it's got the Dispay look about it. So we just open up, so the magnets opens up. And here you get a little call out here, which I presume is like a stand. I presume that's a stand, is it? Oh, I see. I presume this is for, if you take these out, I suppose you've got to cut them. But I'm presuming that's where it's a little holder there for where you put your sprues. That's what I'm assuming anyway. So this is the kit itself. It's quite compact. There's your nippers. That is your little knife. Very, it's icky, isn't it? Little itty. There's your panel line, which basically is a fountain pen. Whoops, that's together. These are the blades for your knife, which is one-sided, but you've got these little tiny blades. Can you see that? Little tiny blades. You get a lot of them as well. A lot of blades. Right. Oh, I see. So this is for the sharp ones. And then you put your dull ones in there. So it's like a little bin. That's a nice little touch. This is the... let's get it out. That there... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, it's a pop-out one. So you press the button, out it comes. And that's for if you've got parts that are glued together, you need to detach them, you use that. You lift up the tray, and underneath, So it's a twin level tray. This is the glass file. Very nice. So you use that, you know, you can use that on plastic, or especially on your canopy glass. You get a lovely set of very thin, come on, focus. See if I can get us to focus. There you go. Very thin tweezers. That's the tweezers, that's the thin ones. They're probably sharp as well. Yeah, quite sharp, so be careful of them, they're lethal. And then you get these ones here, which is I don't really have a set of these, but these are the bent ones for those little parts. Very nice. Foldable scissors for cutting your decals, and actually they're quite robust actually for what they are. They're very nice. But we'll have a look at them later. So we'll put them together and fold them back up. And then you have these. Now this is your carbon fibre sanding boards, and basically these are adhesive, so you stick your sandpaper or your glass paper on there. So that's them, and you get with them a 1,000, an 800 and a 400. Look so far. Oh, and you get a 1,500 and a 12. So you get 5 sheets, and they're all marked up with their colours: 4, 8, 1,000, 1,500 or 1,200 yet. So you get 5 of them. So you can adjust, you put them together, or put them back in. I'll stick them back together. This side, you get their flexible sanders, and then this one here is your big ones. And these are your polishing ones, I think. So you've got an 800, 800, 1,200 and a 600 sanding sticks. So I was just looking at these again. Is that zoomed in? That's better. So you got these. We'll just cut this open and have a look. These are your little sanding. So you got a 400. Yeah, you got a 400, an 800 and a 1,200 there. Get 3 of them. But they're very similar to what you get in one of these sets. So if we open this up, you see there, yeah. These are a lot fatter, like, but I think you get all different sizes in these. I think they come in all, yeah, these all come in different thicknesses, but you get basically one of them. 1,200, 1,200. So they keep the colours together. So yeah, so they look like that. So you've got them as well. And that's basically the toolkit. Very, very good. I like that. That's nice. So let's just put all this back in here. And so that's basically the kit. I want to just check out the sprue cutters. Now, Dispay sprue cutters are normally very, very good. So we'll just take the clip off. And you can see, if we just zoom in. Come on, zoom in, there you go. You've got the single-edged. So we need to find a piece of plastic to cut. Just very quickly, jumping in the video. If you are enjoying the content on this channel, but are not yet a subscriber, will you please consider becoming a subscriber? It's totally free. Just click subscribe, ring that bell, click all to be notified when I release a new video. Right, here we go. Thank you, Lidl, or Audi, I think it is, for the starter set. So let's just get in close and just see how well they cut. Oh, look at that. Let's just cut this off and we can see. Nice and tight, get in close. Oh, look at that. Just the faintest of nubs there. That's come off already. Let's just go here and trim that one. Oh, hardly anything there. Hardly anything left. Cool. Let's go through. Just cut all these off. Look at that. Just the littlest of nubs there. Just even getting closer. Just even getting closer with this, shall we? Getting close, just nip him off. Look at that. Hardly anything left on that. That's that's tight, that one. Just a little bit on that one. So we can just clean up a little bit more. That's as far as it will go. So just the tiniest bit of rubbing off needed. But yeah, these are very, very good. Very, very good. It's like you can't even see it. Some very, very nice one. What product code's this one on this one? I just want to see what the product code is. Single blade, Dispay. Cracking. Very nice. I'm impressed by that. I know what you're going to say. Let's have a look at. So I'm going to put them back, and this time I'm going to just get out the panel line. But I don't know whether it's a case of you dip it into your panel line wash. So we've got some Tamiya panel line wash here. Give it a bit of a shake. And I don't know how this, I'm just going to just see how it works. So I'm just going to put that there. And then basically you drop this in to your panel line. And then you come up to the line itself. And then just drop it in. There you go. And there it is. I don't know if you can fill it. I don't know if you can fill it. I'm not sure if you fill it up. There's a little bit at the bottom there. Can you fill it up? Let's have a look, shall we? I've unscrewed it. Do you? No. No, you don't, because it's you can see right the way through. Can you? I don't know if you can see that on the, if you can see the white in behind. You can see that. Can you see there's white? Whoops, can you see there's white? So that goes right the way through. So no, I think it's just a case of dipping your panel, this little nib into your panel line wash. I think if you just pour it in, it will come out the other end. So you just dip it in, like so, tap the end, and then just go up to your panel line and then just draw it. You can just draw along the panel line. There you go. Just draw it in, or just drop it in that, and then let it run. See if we can do that, so you can see what I'm doing. So I'll just drop it in the, tap it on the side, and then you see that line there. Let's try a better line. Let's try this one. So you just drop it in there. Make sure I get it in focus. Drop it in, and just hold it, and let it run into all the panel lines. See that? If you tip it, whoops, I've got a little bit too much on there. That's all right. We'll just dab it off. And there's your panel lines. Quite a lot, isn't it? But yeah, just hold it into the line itself. Just hold it there and let it do the work. Or you can draw with it, I guess. So yeah, it's a little bit messy, but you just rub off what you don't need. There you are. And there's your panel line pen. That could be my go-to, actually. I'm just going to try this side as well. I've not loaded it, by the way. I've still got the old, I've not put it in. Just hold it in position, and then you just let it run. Can you see that? Letting it run all the way down. See what I mean? There you go. Perfect. Is it going to go around the edge? There you are. That's quite a nice little tool, that. Whoops, just want to get it in the line. Let it, yeah. Look how, I'm a little bit impressed by this. Again, I've not filled it up, I'm just using what's on the pen. And then just let it flow into all the panel. It's doing it by itself there. So maybe you just need to just touch it. And there you go, this one's all panel lined up now. Drop it around, drop it in here. Look at that. Let's just try here a minute. There you go. So I've not loaded it since. I'm just touching the sides, and there it goes. Go around the edge. That's all I'm doing. Look at that. That's all panel lined up now. What a nice little tool that is. You see there's a little bit at the end there, so you just wipe it off with the thing. Swab that up. Then put that back in. And there, that's your panel line. Your panel liner. Nice little bit of kit that. Then you have your knife, which is quite a robust, heavy knife actually. That's metal there. That's metal. But it's got the tiniest of blades. And I just want to trim up the edges here carefully. So on camera here, we'll just gently take off that little nib. Beautiful. But yeah. Let's see how well it cuts. I'll use this to cut. Watch, just zoom in a minute. Come on, zoom in. There you go. Just cut this a minute, see what happens. Look at that, nice and straight. That's cut right the way through that. That's very nice. Let's just cut along here. Follow the lines. That's a nice knife for that. It's got some weight to it as well. It's quite weighty, very weighty. And as I said, you've got the littlest of blades there. And then to change the blades, you just unscrew it a little bit and pull the blade out. I don't know where you get these blades to, so you have to look on the Dispay website, I guess, to find. You pull out a little bit. So you have to be in that tight. Actually, I think you just pull them out a little bit. There you go. Twist him. And that is a lovely blade with a... So there you go. That's it, really. Right, so yeah. A lovely little set for you to start off with. Obviously, this is the parts detacher, which I'm assuming is if you glue something and you just want to get in and detach... Whoops, let's zoom in a minute. You press the button and it closes up. But if you press it, out it comes. You can use that to pry open a tool, pry open the parts. If you glue it and you've got a problem, you can just go in and pry it. I think that's what it's for. But yeah, that's a nice little tool to have in the arsenal, definitely. Also underneath you've got all these bits here. And you know, I not only can show these off because you know exactly what they do, and those are really nice as well. It's a lovely set for £30. Well, as I've said, I think that is value for money. £30, and you get a raft of tools. If you are a beginner scale modeler, or you're somebody that's done a few kits and you just want to increase the quality of the tools that you're using, that is an extremely economical way of getting some really good sanding sticks, a knife, scissors, and even that panel liner nib thing. Incredible. I think that's a really, I've never used one. I've always like dabbed it with a brush and, you know, let it drip. But, you know, it's more precise with that nib. I think that's worth a tenner of anyone's money. Yep, available on the Jadlan website. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can purchase one. If you've got that set, let me know in the comments box below. Is there anything in that set you want to know? Put it also in the comments box. I will reply. And that's it from me. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider becoming a subscriber. It's completely free. Just click subscribe, ring that bell, click all to be notified when I release a new video. Huge shout out to my channel members who help me financially with this channel. If you'd like to become a channel member, click join below and select which membership tier you so wish. We do have a Tuesday night hangout where we talk about scale modelling and I give away a few prizes occasionally. Also, in one of the four corners will be a playlist or a video that you might like on this channel, and hopefully I'll see you over there.